this doesn't make you stop watching CNN, I don't know what will.
I want to play one exchange that was kind of classic. Well, there were a lot of exchanges that were classic Donald Trump, but this one really stuck out to us.
And Nagasaki were bombed, but now they're like full cities again. So
right,
it's really not something that, you know. So it's not as scary as people think, basically.
So that was more Elon Musk than Donald Trump talking about, sort of suggesting that what happened almost 80 years ago, I think 80 years ago next year, the bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, now it's okay. Kind of trying to blow off the impact of that. I want to...
Yeah, just blow off the impact of that. We're going to say Donald Trump doesn't care about what happened in World War II and was making fun of it, saying it was great. It was great. Well, how about, you know, if you actually did your damn job, CNN? Holy smokes. Let's listen to what the actual interview was. There was a 2-minute exchange here. If you guys were following me and, of course, having those notifications on, you wouldn't have missed the live stream here where we watched the entire Twitter space conversation between Elon Musk and Donald J. Trump, but that is not what he said at all. Here you go.
Which is a nuclear war, very bad side. But there's also, I think, nuclear electricity generation is underrated.
You're right.
And it's actually, you know, people have this fear of nuclear electricity generation, but it's actually one of the safest forms of electricity generation. It's just a huge misunderstanding. And if you look at the injuries and deaths, you know, caused by, say, I mean, I'm not going to try to pick on coal mining, but just any kind of mining operation. Right. And there's a certain number of injuries and deaths per year. And you compare that to nuclear. Nuclear is actually way better. So it's underrated as an electricity source, and I think it's something that's worth reconsidering. But there's so much regulation that people can't get it done. So that, you know,
maybe they'll have to change the name. You know. The name is it's a rough name. There are some areas like when you see what happened in
good bad branding.
Right, we'll have to rebrand it. We'll have to give it a good name. We'll name it after you or something. You know, no, it has a branding problem. You know, when you see what happened,
it does have a branding problem.
When you see what happened in Japan, where they say you won't be able to go on the land for about 3,000 years. Did you ever see that? And in Russia, where they had the problem, where they, you know, there's a lot of bad things happened, and they have a problem. And they say that in 2,000 years, people will start to occupy the land again. You know, you realize it's pretty bad.
No, that's not true.
But you're right about it. It's amazing.
It's actually not that bad. So
you see how good this conversation was? I mean, Elon Musk literally just interrupted. Donald Trump said that's not true, and then hits them with facts right here.
So, like, after Fukushima happened in Japan, like people were asking me in California, you know, are we worried about like a nuclear cloud coming from Japan? I'm like, no, that's crazy. It's actually not even dangerous in Fukushima. I actually flew there and ate locally grown vegetables on TV to prove it. And I donated a solar water treatment, a solar powered system for a water treatment plant. And
yeah, but you haven't been feeling so well lately, and I'm worried about it.
No, but I mean,
I'm only kidding.
It's fine, you know. It's like
again, joke. He said he was kidding.
You know, Hiroshima and Nagasaki were bombed, but now they're like full cities again. So
right.
it's really not something that, you know.
That's right.
So it's not as scary.
Saying great that they rebuilt. Yeah, so CNN just took that completely out of context. They're not being sued for spreading misinformation and election interference. Very interesting ploy and play here by CNN. Should they have any respect? Should we still be listening to mainstream media? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, because I think this is one of the most disgusting behaviors I have seen from their platform, and they have a very long laundry list of terrible behavior alongside MSNBC, mind you.